Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. How are you guys? Hope you're doing good. Aries, this can be any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates for you. What does Aries need to know? Overall energy surrounding Aries. Overall energies surrounding Aries. What do they need to know? All right. A little Sag energy. We have the moon. Ooh, it's about listening to your intuition in this deck. Trusting your intuition. If something feels right, you go for it. So I do feel there's an energy of someone. It's telling you to pay attention to the signs, pay attention to things. Okay, we know that Knight of Wands energy is sometimes the person who has a tendency to rush in, full of passion, or really focused on that passionate energy as well. A lot of that physical. So this person comes in very quickly, but sometimes it's a person that all of a sudden decides that they want to back out. So make sure things don't move too quickly. Okay, with that moon, trust your intuition there. You'll know what's right. Yeah. It's an energy of just letting go of fear and just kind of going for something. I feel like you got a person who's coming in pretty fast here. This could even be yourself, but it's definitely that Sag energy. Yeah, look at that. Whew. And we have an Emperor. Oh, yeah. We have an Emperor here. Someone who generally knows exactly what they want and they go for it. It's a person who's quite disciplined. Okay, a leadership role. It's a person taking the lead. So it's a person it's an energy of someone, you can't force this person to commit. You can't force this person to do anything. They do it when they decide. Okay, so just trust your intuition on it. But I do see it's an energy of someone making a choice. It's an energy of someone who may have been procrastinating. Okay, and making a decision. It could be yourself, Aries, a moon energy, a little Cancer energy, maybe a little Pisces energy here. But this is that Emperor energy. And this could even be yourself, but it looks like somebody who, it looks like this person. Someone's taking the lead here. Somebody's about to make a choice. Yeah. Always remember the choice is yours. Yeah, it looks like you got a choice here. You may have a couple of options. Okay, just trust your intuition. You have someone who knows what they want, and then you have somebody who's kind of focused on themselves, here for a good time, not a long time. But what I feel is a choice. It looks like you have a choice to make. So look at it, okay? Look at your choices. And I feel like you got a person who has a tendency of rushing in and rushing out. But you have somebody here who's also a leader, and then you have here for a good time, not a long time. These two feel connected. This person is somebody who's coming in with a more positive energy with that Knight of Wands. Somebody who you definitely can't, this person makes up their mind on their own. They're very logical, okay? Very disciplined, very organized person. They got their act together. Definitely a leader. So you got somebody here who's a leader, someone who's not. They both could have... Somebody could be Sag, somebody could be Leo, or they both could be. I also see some Taurus energy. Yeah, somebody might be younger, just not ready for a relationship. So it could be that there's just somebody who's younger. So it's telling you to stop procrastinating and make a decision. Okay, looks like you got a couple of opportunities here. Ooh, yeah, see, there we go. We got two more cards here. Have enough room, so I'm just going to move these over. I clearly didn't plan ahead, did I? No, I just kind of went with it. There we go. So what you have is, you have something new here, okay? Something is going to be exposed. Why? Because you're going to trust your intuition, okay? Yeah, you got a person here who has a tendency to kind of think things through. See, you've got this person who rushes in, rushes out, here for a good time, not a long time. And then you have this Emperor, someone taking the lead. Somebody who thinks things through clearly, chooses their words wisely. Once they make a clear, solid decision, they go for it. There's the Eight of Swords. So it looks like you got a person who has a tendency to keep coming back around. They kind of get you trapped up in their energy. But I feel like you have something new here. Now, it could be an energy where somebody knows. Maybe you have started something new, and you have a person who wants to come rushing back in again. It could be someone who has other options. It could be someone who has a tendency to procrastinate. But I feel like this is a choice here. I feel like this is a choice you're going to have to make here. Okay? Don't procrastinate. If you have someone who keeps coming back around, doing the same thing over and over again, this is where you have to make a decision. Yeah, and it could be this person thinking they need to choose, but the thing is they could have other options. This is the thing. You get a person who rushes in and out quickly because they have other options. They might be keeping something a secret here. Somebody who wants their cake and eat it too kind of energy. But I feel for most of you, it's an energy of you've got a couple of options here. Now, there's definitely someone new. So I feel it's an energy where you're going to break free from this situation and make a decision. It's that you're looking at this, right? You're looking at the possibilities of this person rushing in and out here for a good time, not a long time. I feel they're either younger or they're just not ready. Now, there's somebody who's kind of impatient. And then the person who's more decisive. See, somebody who knows what they want. Choose their words, choose their battles. They're focused, they're driven. Someone who thinks things through before they rush in, you see? You're probably in your head here if it's yourself making a choice. Tell me about the Knight of... Oops, there we go. Yeah, see, it's energy of cycle ending, but it's an energy of someone who wants things to go in their favor. But I feel what's going to happen is you're going to put an end to this. I feel like you're going to make a choice here. Yeah, you may have procrastinated for a bit here. Like sometimes it can be confusing, you know, if you have a couple options or you have a person who keeps coming back around doing the same thing where you have to break the cycle, getting off that emotional roller coaster. Tell me about the moon. See, it's an energy of making a decision. Somebody here was indecisive, may have been keeping secrets. They may have had a choice between you and someone else, or it's yourself where you fail to recognize this person's energy. You know, the way they kept coming back around. So it's all good because I feel like you've got this. I really do. I feel something is being exposed. You got something new here. Definitely. There you are, grounding yourself, looking at the situation. Some of you are more focused on your money and finances, but I feel it's where you look at the situation. I feel a little procrastinating. So it's time to make a decision. I feel like you're going to make a solid, practical, sensible decision to get off the emotional roller coaster, to put a stop to this. See, the cycle ending. Tell me about this Emperor. Yeah, you've got a King of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you're making a practical decision here. I feel like you got someone who's grounded, sensible, person who takes the lead. This is someone who will take the lead. Okay, this person here, I feel, is the one. It's in the energy of either younger or just not ready for a relationship. I feel like you're going to start seeing things clearly. You're taking off the rose-colored glasses here. Yeah. There we go. Page of Wands, confirmation. Someone who's focused on the wand, the passion. They're kind of focused on themselves. It's all about me. You know, it's really someone who's not ready. Okay. Someone who's really not ready. So you've got somebody new. Yeah. You're going off on another path, and it has to do with compatibility. There's something that's going to be exposed to do with cooperation, compromise, and compatibility. You may have a person who wants everything their way or the highway, you know, kind of focused on themselves. It's all about me, all about what I want. That's what's going to be exposed. But meanwhile, you've got something new here. And I do feel it's an energy of making a decision to break free. It's an energy of unable to make a choice, trapped in your head. Okay, you got somebody who keeps kind of coming back around doing the same thing. And I feel this is where you're going to see it. Okay, yeah. Tell me about the Knight. There we go. Yeah. See, it has to do with faith. Somebody having faith in themselves and the choices that they're making. So it looks like you got two Emperor typed. Almost it feels like these people are somewhat the same. Similar energies. One's younger and not ready, rushes in and out. And the other person, somebody much more logical, definitely more grounded. So, yeah. Someone here is about coming in to take the lead, and that's a decision. Someone makes the choice. They think things through before they make a decision. They have faith in the decisions they make. You see, the Emperor energy. Somebody who's willing to cooperate and compromise to get on the same page. It's like you're not on the same page with somebody. Could be lifestyles, habits, just the way they conduct themselves. You know, those differences. You're looking at that. I feel. Wow. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Why is this here for Aries? Eight of Swords energy. Why is this here? Eight of Swords. Oops. Yeah, see, there you go. Little Aquarius energy, releasing things that no longer serve. You're willingly letting go. So you're looking at this. This is something you may have failed to recognize with this person. It's something that was on and off, right? So it's time to get off that roller coaster. That's the way I see it when I see that, right? So it's about breaking free, releasing this person willingly. It no longer serves, okay? Doesn't serve your best interest. And I feel there's an energy of some positive news, some kind of, you're going to meet someone new here. That's what I feel. You got somebody new. And I'm going to tell you something else I see. This is a person, it's how they conduct themselves, you see. It's how they're conducting themselves, these two people. Something you may have failed to recognize. This person may have been keeping a secret. They may have even had other options, right? But you don't know. You know, it's kind of confusing. And you know when things get confusing and you don't really know, that's when you know it's likely not in your best interest. So there's that energy of letting go with the star. This is someone here. You may have thought this person was your hopes and dreams. You wanted to meet their friends and family, you know, but I feel it's the way somebody conducts themselves in a way where they don't want to. They have their own best interest at heart. So this is yourself too, learning to love yourself first by letting go of this, breaking free. Okay, you're no longer trapped in this energy of this person on and off, coming back around. Feel like you're going to meet someone new, someone more compatible. And that's where, when you meet this person, this is where you realize what you didn't see about the other person. Why? Because they conduct themselves differently. They're decisive. They've sorted out what it is they want. They communicate in a way where you're on the same page. Okay, you can have faith. Why? Because they have faith in the decision they're making. They're introducing you to their friends and family, bringing you into their social circle, you see. So I feel like it's energy of you letting go of this. Very nice. Could be something that's already happened and you're kind of looking at it because you've met somebody new, somebody who's on the same page. You get each other, similar lifestyles. You may even have, you know, the same kind of friends. It's an energy of knowing your worth and value. It's how somebody is conducting themselves, how they're treating you is what I feel. You know, they're just, I feel it, you know, often it's just an energy of someone who really just doesn't really know what they want. Here for a good time, not a long time, you see. It's not like they're purposely trying to cause a problem. They're definitely, you know, focused on that physical connection, the passion. They have a lot of drive and ambition. But one thing about this other person, you can't, it's an energy of, you can't force somebody to commit. Okay, so there's that energy too, you know. I feel as though you're grounding yourself and making a sensible decision to release, to make a choice here. You're going to choose between these two energies, or you already have. But what I feel too is a lot, you may have had somebody who was hiding something. They may have actually had other options because you're looking at the details, maybe even after the fact. Yeah, you're moving towards something much better here. You've got some emotional fulfillment and happiness, reasons to celebrate, getting out here. Some of you may have met somebody even recently, maybe during the new year at a party or some kind of an event. Could be another wedding or something really, you know, the Ten of Cups is another card that's a celebration. But it's an energy of someone here. We have someone who has faith in their own decision. They're not afraid to put themselves out there. They're not afraid to open up emotionally. These are the things that you're going to see. So there's a lot of fulfillment, a lot of things to do with this other person. There's three people here. Three energies. One of them, I feel, is just not ready. Yeah, see, you're leaving something behind. You're going off on a new path. You have something new. Beautiful energy. This is somebody who's, you know, you can have faith in because they have faith in themselves. You see, that's where you're seeing, where you didn't have faith in this person. Yeah, and it's possible they weren't faithful. You may be looking at it, but I feel like, you know, it's an energy where... and I wouldn't look at that too much if you're already breaking free. It's like it doesn't matter anymore. It no longer serves you to keep focusing on that. Just move on here and let it go. You're moving towards your hopes and dreams, you know. This is a lovely realizing that. This is somebody who adores you, okay? They definitely adore you. They'll show you they adore you. Why? Because how they conduct themselves. They're decisive. They communicate in a more decisive manner. Somebody else here was indecisive, you see, back and forth, on and off. And that's where I feel like you're going to put a stop to this. Things are starting to shift in your favor now, you see. You're going to choose the thing that, the person who, you know, suits you, same lifestyle, you know, that you know, see eye to eye on things. You're on the same page. And it's where you just realize you're just not on the same page. Or even if, like I say, they could be younger. You're not in the same wavelength here. So there you are. leaving something behind, one last look over your shoulder. So it looks like you've made a choice, or you're about to. Yeah, you're definitely, there it is. There it is. Look at that. Choosing a different life path, going down a whole different path here. It looks like a choice between two. Yeah. Don't procrastinate for too long. You know, it's really telling you to take off the rose-colored glasses and see the way this one person conducts themselves compared to how this other person conducts themselves. It's about being able to have faith. You see, you're going to learn something from this too. You're going to take some, you're going to definitely learn something from this experience. So take the things that you've learned, okay, and leave behind the things that no longer work. Don't focus on that too much, okay? What happened, if it's already over. Yeah, you've got a choice between an Emperor and a King of Pentacles. Now, some, you know, and like I say, they could both have some of that energy. One of them's just not ready for a commitment. They're not ready to take it to that next level, you see, to commit. This other person is ready. They have faith in the choice they're making, at where they're going. They have faith that you're compatible, and they're moving towards, you know, introducing you to friends and family, you see. Somebody who won't introduce you to their friends and family, you know, they won't take you out publicly, whatever the situation, that's where you need to see it. See, it's an energy of playing it safe, being a little cautious, but I feel like you're about to get something you want. I feel like you were waiting for something. You wanted something. You wanted this person to commit, you see, but they were keeping something from you. They were offering you one cup and keeping all the rest to themselves, you see. A little full of themselves. Someone's a little full of themselves. Yeah, so you can't really have a lot of faith in someone when they conduct themselves in that way. And that's what I feel like you're going to see here. So really nice energy. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups. Yeah, see, this is where you temper your passions and emotions. Take a little, you know, be patient with yourself as well. Take a little pause, pull back and look at it. There's someone here who's just not right for you, okay? You might even realize after a period of time, you know, you may look at this and go, oh, they're just not right for me. They really are not just right for me. This is someone who doesn't want to take things to the next level, the commitment, where somebody else does. Faster, because they're decisive. This is where you're going to make that choice. So this could be someone who's a little different than your usual type, you see. But it's also an energy. If you have a type of person, it may be time to try something different, a different type of person. More than likely, this person, I feel like this other person's somewhat different. I feel they got some similarities, no doubt. A lot of focus on money, finances, someone who likes to be prepared ahead. But there's someone here who kind of wants everything their way, or the highway, you see. They're focused on themselves. It's all about me, what I want, you see. And that's where I feel you need to change your focus. And that's what I feel is happening. You're going to change your focus here. This other person may try to come back around, okay? They may try to come rushing back in, chasing after you. But I feel as though it's just telling you to temper your passions and temper your emotions. Just take a little time to think, balance yourself out here. Yeah, it's about whether someone's right or not. So I feel like you got a person here who just, it's like they want you. They come rushing in. They're maybe attracted to you physically, whatever the situation. Maybe you make them very comfortable. You're easy to be around. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who generally makes people feel quite comfortable. But I feel what's going to happen, eventually you're not going to feel comfortable with this. There's confusion, illusion. There's something that, you know, is making you, I feel, indecisive. So others, it all depends on what path you're on, where you are here. A lot of people don't like to hear about the past, but this is what Spirit wants you to see. The difference in these two people. They may have similarities, and they both may be your type in some way, but somebody here isn't ready to go down that path. They're not ready to team up. Okay, they're still focused on themselves. They're not ready. Page of Wands is someone who's not ready for a relationship. You see, they're not ready for a commitment. And it's somebody who doesn't really have faith in themselves yet, you know, in their own decisions, but they have a tendency to rush in very quickly. So there it is. See, it's somebody who keeps you waiting. See, it's an energy while you're waiting. You were waiting for this person. You see, they keep you waiting. So this is where I feel like you're going to, while you're waiting, you're meeting someone new. You got someone coming in here. See that sun? Looking elsewhere. It's time to look elsewhere. Time for a different type. Yeah, look at that. See, it's too little too late. I feel that's the energy. Eventually, it's too little too late. There's someone new. Yeah, see? Yeah, you got a King of Wands energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone's got some Sag in their chart. Somebody has a little Aries in their chart. Or Leo. Got that here too. There's a lot of fire, a lot of passion here. And that's the thing, is they could have that similar energy. A lot of fire, a lot of passion. You know, people who are enthusiastic about their creative pursuits, their work, their money. It could be something that you're attracted to, you see. But it's about looking at the differences in these two people. I feel like you've got this kind of figured out. I feel like you're just grounding yourself and making a sensible decision. It's telling you not to procrastinate, okay? Yeah. I feel like what you're going to look at, this person may actually have other options. Yeah, see, third party situation. There's been a little heartache here, you see. It's been a little heartache. I can see that possible third party. You're looking at it. I feel like it's telling you to stop focusing on that. It doesn't matter anymore. And the reason being is you're moving towards something better. Okay, you're moving towards emotional fulfillment. Some of you do, I feel, need to try something different, a different kind of person. So look at the details of the people that you've dated. Okay. There's definitely been some kind of heartache. Now, it doesn't have to be a third party for everyone. It's just the possibility and the confusion of, because of the way someone's conducting themselves. If it's confusing, it's likely not in your best interest. Yeah, you got someone who's not confusing, someone who's more decisive, someone who sees your worth and sees your value, you see. But it's also yourself. There you are, knowing your worth and your value. So you sacrificed, you gave and sacrificed a lot, hoping this person was going to see you. You may have even, like I say, kind of acted like the wife before you were the wife energy, made this person very comfortable. So I don't think you're going to be doing that anymore. It's no longer serving you to behave in that manner, you see, to keep giving and sacrificing, you see, and waiting for somebody, someone who doesn't know what they want. I just see a lot of confusion. I really am not so sure, all of you, it's a third party. It could be for some, but I think you're just ready to leave it behind. You're loving yourself first. I love this energy because this is where you look at your feelings and emotions, how you feel about somebody. I feel like you're going to be a lot, once you break free from this, okay, this person on and off, in and out, you're going to feel a lot better. A lot of people don't realize that when they're hurting, okay, they have a hard time seeing it, hard time seeing that when you break free and you take some time to heal, to find your balance again, how much better you feel. See, I feel that that's what you're going to see. And I do think this other person is, you know, somebody who may try again, but I feel like you're definitely stronger and confident because you're seeing that clarity. The sun's out. Everything's being illuminated. It's becoming clearer. No more procrastination, no more confusion, you see, where you're always waiting and you're left to be confused. So eventually, like I say, one last look over your shoulder. You're going to push through that fear with the moon, the fear of making the wrong choice. There's obviously feelings for this person. There's obviously some feelings, some love for this person, but I just feel they're not ready, or they're maybe younger than you, or there's an age difference, or like I say, just not ready. I feel like you've got this. I do. And I feel like it's just a matter of going through those emotions to see what's being illuminated. When things start to become clearer, you got this new person who comes in. They come in just right. There's a lovely chemistry. It's very balanced. You see, where the other person, how they conducted themselves, there was a lack of balance. They offered one cup and nothing more. They kept a lot to themselves. See, it's all about self. So this is where you're learning to play it safe. You're no longer offering all of yourself. You're not offering so much. But yet this person still wants to spend time with you. They're still coming towards you, this new person, you see. That's where you're going to really see it. So you've learned a lot, okay? It's a school of hard knocks. Yeah, they both may be your type in some way, but something is off with one of them. Tell me about the the Queen of Cups, pardon me. Yeah, see, there you are, procrastinating, weighing the pros and the cons, comparing these two people. You're going to compare them. But you see, it's where you recognize something is off. I feel this is a bit of a challenge. It's a little challenging, but it's also where you look that you may realize this person may have actually been juggling. Okay? But I feel the procrastination is yourself comparing them, realizing that something was actually off. Yeah. You're going to feel much, much better. Just, it says to calm down, ground yourself and calm down emotionally and just make a decision. You'll make the right decision, okay? You will make the right decision. You're worried, probably a little worried, a little afraid you're going to make the wrong decision. You'll make the right decision. Yeah, you're going to go for the new. Not everybody will. It's up to you. Whatever's being illuminated, okay, while you take this time to look at the situation. The Queen of Pentacles likes to have a comfortable home. A lot of focus on finances, I feel. Okay. I feel like both people are financially stable, but one of them is either younger or not ready. Feel like there's a lot of chemistry between you and this younger person. But there's other things that are off, you see? The rushing in and out, the on and off. So there's that sun, the new. Yeah, see? Seeing things clearly after a period of time. It had to do with the reciprocity, equal give and take. You see? Somebody wasn't offering much. They weren't giving you much. You were sacrificing and giving to somebody who wasn't giving you like this new person is. They weren't sharing their feelings, their emotions, spending time with you. That may have even been sporadic or on and off. There was a lack of reciprocity. Yeah, you sacrificed, you gave. Now you're seeing, right? Don't give too much until, you know, this person... It doesn't matter who it is, even the new person. Don't give too much of yourself. Play it safe until you're sure that this person is someone you can have faith in. If you feel like someone's not faithful, then stop giving so much to them. Okay? Stop sacrificing. You want someone who's generous. And what I feel, the person who's moving towards you, this new person, is much more generous because I see a lot of happiness. They're giving. They're receptive. You give, they give. You see? Yeah, it's time spent, it's feelings, it's emotions, it's all those little things that make a relationship, the way someone conducts themselves. See, it's about two people investing. Somebody here wasn't really fully invested. They lacked faith in their own decision making. You see, lacked faith in this situation. There you go. See, taming the beast, finding the strength. See, somebody else has lacked the confidence. You see, this is a person who lacks the confidence. They're not ready. And this other person is more ready. They've tamed the beast. They're a leader. It's somebody who takes the lead. So one of them is a leader and the other one not so much. I'm going to pull out a couple of cards for Aries. I feel like you've got this. It's telling you to look. Yeah, so it's about the nurturing. Some of you are very nurturing with that Queen of Cups. Very loving, very nurturing. But it's also an energy of somebody who also nurtures you. You see? Somebody who's confident enough to be emotional, to put all their cups on the table. It's about nurturing you, but it's also your own self-love and self-care. Okay, to heal from this situation, whatever it is. You've got it. I feel like you're going to see a lot of this. It's hard to see sometimes when there's confusion, when you have to make a choice, especially if you have feelings for this other person and it's on and off. It's difficult. But if you find that strength to break free from this cycle, okay, that's unhealthy, the energy of feeling trapped in a situation, in a cycle with someone. I feel it's about loving yourself first and nurturing yourself. But I see an energy of somebody who's much more loving and nurturing than the other person, you see? Yeah. And there we have daydreams and decisions. Yeah, you're in your head a little. You got some things to figure out. Okay, you're going to figure it out. Don't you worry. See, it's kind of fantasizing a little here. Confusion, illusion with the moon there. Yeah, facing a fear. You may have a fear you need to face. Something you didn't want to look at, maybe with this person. You didn't want to look at it, didn't want to face the fact that they may have actually had another person. But it could be just like I say, facing the fear of making a decision between a couple of people. So it's, yeah, shadow work. Could be yourself, but it's also another person having to face that fear too. And I think it's this other person. But, you know, like I got to tell you, it's how they conduct themselves. They do not have the faith themselves to offer more. They're playing it safe. They're keeping everything to themselves. They don't want to share. Okay? So it's somebody who wants you're indulging. This is where you make someone very comfortable. You indulge them. You keep giving them what they want, but you're getting the same results. And that's what it's telling you with this person. So there it is, confronting the fear. It's confronting yourself, being serious with yourself, okay, while you make a decision, confronting the fear. Yeah, but I actually feel like you have, this person's also in that energy. Somebody who has shadow work to do, somebody who could have a fear of commitment. So it's a person who sometimes rushes in and out because of it. But like I say, do you want to get trapped up in that cycle with someone? You see? So it's about believing that you can succeed, believing in yourself. I actually feel like you have a person who believes this, the new person, the new energy. What's going to happen here is, this is somebody who comes in. They have faith in their own decisions. They're decisive, you see? And they believe that this can succeed. Somebody didn't believe that this can succeed, so they rush in and out because they get into their head. Likely too, some of you have a person who failed to recognize they have a fear of commitment. But it's a person who needs to face their own fears and do their shadow work. Meanwhile, you're waiting. So, you know, I feel some of you, you know, there's a lot of confusion here. So whatever it is, don't assume somebody is cheating unless you know for sure. Okay, it's about the facts, but it's also recognizing that you're stuck waiting in fear, okay, or stuck feeling confused, okay. Some of you are seeking out other options. There it is. You've got someone here who believes in love. They believe that this can succeed, and they come in with that energy. Very positive, high vibrational, happy person. I think you're going to go for it. You're going to push past the fear. You're going to leave this heartache behind and go off with this other person. Okay, I'm not going to dig into this anymore. I feel like you all get the gist of it. Yeah, we have a power couple here, most definitely. But it's hard to say which is the emperor. Somebody is very financially stable, well off, maybe a business owner, or just somebody who's got all their ducks in a row. And it could be the younger person, you know, it's possible. But we have a King of Pentacles and we have an Emperor. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be anyone, actually. I do see an Aries, Leo, Sag here too. Both people could be Leos. They could both have Sag. They could both be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Whatever it is, there's something that's the same about two of them. Okay, because it's like your type. Okay, you may be looking at your type, the people that you're attracting to you, that are attracted to your high vibrational energy. You see? But I feel for most of you, this person who's coming in, there's love here. There's an energy of sixes moving past this, moving towards a lot of emotional fulfillment. So I wish you the very best. I feel some of you are going to take all these things you've learned. Yeah, the School of Hard Knocks. It's been a lot of learning here, but you're all that much wiser now. Okay? So beautiful energy. You're taking some lessons with you. Very, very important lessons. So that's a positive. Yeah, it's a painful experience, most definitely. But I feel like you've got it. Beautiful. Take care, Aries. Wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.